All right, in this video, I'd like to do an explanation of the bubble sort algorithm. So I've got some notes here. We're going to take this array of numbers here and we're going to try to sort it so that it's in numerical order, 2, 3, 5, 6, 9. Okay, now the algorithm, the bubble sort algorithm, the key to that is it bubbles up the maximum values to the end. And it does that by comparing adjacent cells and swapping them if they're out of order. Okay, so you compare, nope, they're fine, compare, nope, swap, swap, and eventually you'll get the largest one at the end. And it'll take a number of passes to do that. Basically, each pass, so one pass will need one, actually take this, we go 1, 2, 3, 4 comparisons. So the number of comparisons here, if I edit this, is going to be 4. And that's always one less than the length of the array. Okay, and then the next pass, there'll be one less comparison because the maximum has bubbled up. So let's see what it looks like. So the first pass, I'm going to compare the first two values in the array, and I'm going to say, hey, 6 and 9, those are in order, I don't do anything. Then we compare the next two values. 9 and 2, those are out of order. Okay, let's put the 9 up here, put the 2 here, put the 9 back here. Okay, we swap those because they were out of order. Then we compare the next two values. Oh, those are also out of order, so I'll put that there. And we swap these two, compare the next two. Those are out of order, so we will swap those two as well. Okay, so that was 4 comparisons. 1, 2, 3, 4 comparisons. And now this last value, that 9, I guarantee that that's the maximum at the end. And I'm just going to give a little red line here to indicate that that is now in place. Okay. So now that was one pass of the algorithm. The next pass will only require 3 comparisons, right? Because one of the maximums, one of the numbers has been dealt with. So I'll go back to the beginning and I compare. So 1, 2, 3 comparisons. So start here and I say, oh, those are out of order. So we swap those. Move on to my second comparison. Those are out of order. So we swap those. And then my third comparison, those are out of order, so we swap those. Okay, so that 6 bubbled up all the way to the top. The 9 was already there, but now the 6 is in the new maximum. And I'll do another red line here just to show that, okay, these 2 are now sorted. The 2 maximums we've done in our 2 passes. Okay, we'll continue on. Now I need, in the next pass, 2 comparisons. So we'll start here and we say, now actually I'm going to pause here because our human brains can quickly say, hey, this is sorted. But the bubble sort algorithm that we're studying doesn't know that. It says it still needs to check because maybe there's some swaps that need to happen. So it's going to compare here and say, oh, nothing needs to be done. It'll move on to here, nothing needs to be done. So it now knows that this is the maximum value. So it would say, okay, good, those are all done. And now I still need to do one more pass where I have one comparison to do, which is right here. And now the bubble sort algorithm will compare these two and say, oh, they're good. It can now say, yes, this entire list, this entire array is sorted. Okay, there is an optimized version of the bubble sort that will check, hey, if I do an entire pass without doing any swaps, then I can stop and I can say, hey, it's sorted. But you don't have to worry about that for this course. Just do the basic algorithm where it'll do the checks just to make sure that, okay, everything's done. Okay, that's the bubble sort algorithm. So the key things again is the passes, right? In the first pass, we do 1, 2, 3, 4 comparisons, right? One less than the length of the list. And then it decreases 3 comparisons, 2 comparisons, and finally 1 comparison. Okay, and the number of passes we need is also 1 less than the length of the list, which is kind of cool. Anyway, hope that makes sense. That's the basics of the bubble sort. That's it. Take care, and we'll see you in the next video.